Rats are creatures found in both natural and urban environments, playing important roles in ecosystems. In nature, rats help control insect populations and serve as a source of food for predators. In the natural world, rats are like little helpers. They scurry around, cleaning up leftover food and spreading seeds that help plants grow. However, in some major cities, a problem has emerged. Giant rats have taken over streets, parks, and even homes. These large rats are causing troubles that go beyond just being a nuisance. They could find their way into food stocks, chewing through bags and boxes, and leaving behind germs that could make people sick. Rats, unfortunately, are carriers of dangerous diseases that can be fatal to humans and other animals. They carry germs that can spread through their droppings and urine, leading to illnesses like leptospirosis and hantavirus. This is a major concern as rats come into contact with food stocks, contaminating them and making people sick when they consume these tainted foods. Not only do rats pose health risks, but they also damage property and threaten safety. The mere presence of these rats and their impact extends further. They infiltrate food storage areas, gnawing their way through containers and leaving behind a trail of germs that could contaminate the food supply. Rats have been known to attack humans and smaller animals, making encounters with them a worrisome prospect. Hungry rats can become bold and desperate, and sometimes attack humans and animals trying to find food. Adding to the problem is their ability to reproduce rapidly, with a single pair of rats capable of producing hundreds of offspring in a year. Rats can enter homes through various routes. You will be surprised to learn that rats could even sneak into homes through the sewage system. It can be a nightmare for many families, making you feel unsafe in your own home. These huge rats are no longer just scurrying helpers. They become rulers of the streets and parks. The idea that these rats could invade their personal space through such an unexpected route sends shivers down their spines. Interestingly, rats have even made their way into popular culture, becoming characters in animated films and stories. While these portrayals might be amusing, the real-life consequences of rat infestations are far from entertaining. Even though rats were causing problems, they were famous in animated films. People loved watching stories about clever and cute rats on screen. But real-life rats were not as cute when they were causing chaos in the city. In some countries, rat meat is considered a food source. People considered rats as highly protein food. They would eat rat meat, just like they eat other types of meat. But this made the rat problem even worse. With their fast breeding, their numbers grew quickly, making the situation worse. Rats were multiplying rapidly, especially during the time of the corona pandemic when cities were quieter than usual. During the COVID-19 pandemic, reports emerged of rats taking advantage of reduced human activity in cities. With fewer people around, rats explored new territories, searching for food, which contributed to their increased presence in urban areas. It's worth noting that some predators, such as certain birds of prey and snakes, help control rat populations by feeding on them. However, the imbalance caused by human activities often makes it challenging for natural predators to keep rat numbers in check. Nature finds a way to balance things out. Even domestic cats started hunting the rats. This helped a bit, but the rat population was still a big issue. Various methods can be employed. Using traps designed to capture or eliminate rats is one way to manage the problem. Proper waste management and sanitation practices are also crucial in preventing rats from finding easy sources of food. Additionally, sealing up entry points in buildings and maintaining sewage systems can help reduce the likelihood of rats invading homes. They made sure to keep their homes clean and food stored away securely. Some cities even had special teams to handle the rat issue. While rats serve important roles in nature, their unchecked presence in urban areas has become a serious issue. Difference between mice and rats. Mice and rats are both rodents, but they have distinct differences that set them apart. Rats are generally larger than mice. Adult rats can range from 12 to 18 inches in length. Adult mice are usually smaller, ranging from 3 to 4 inches in length. Rats have long, scaly tails that are about the same length as their bodies or longer, while mice have longer tails relative to their body size, but the tails are more slender and less scaly. Rat ears are relatively larger in proportion to their heads compared to mouse ears, which tend to be smaller in relation to their head size. Rats are generally more cautious and wary of new environments and objects compared to mice. Mice are often more curious and quick to explore new things. Rats are more likely to live in burrows and tunnels, often preferring ground-level or below-ground habitats. Mice are more likely to build nests in various sheltered areas, including walls, attics, and basements.